thread was made before the score death ratio thread. This was a thread, and he made it abundantly clear that he wasn't a troll. He was dead fucking serious. He made a thread where he said that KD ratio was everything. That is what matters most, and he actually dedicated. He was committed to this forum or this thread. I mean, I kid you not. Like, people will write to him to say this and that. It doesn't matter, and he would honestly, he would make genuinely great replies, which actually, like, when you think about it, makes sense. But then you think about it some more, and they don't. I'm not trying to call the dude out and, you know, call him an idiot or anything. On the contrary, I thought it was a good thread, great original poster, just a good thread in general. It was a great discussion that followed as a result of this post. So I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna give my impression of the KD craze and just how much that really means. In my opinion, KD means absolutely jack shit. Like, the whole KD, I mean, the whole KD statistic. But KD, kill death, as in game, in the moment, on the fly, is very important. I mean, it goes without saying, right? Like, if you're playing team deathmatch and you're dying more than you're killing, then obviously you're a liability to your team. You're not contributing enough to sustain your. I mean, you're not contributing enough to be able to help your team sufficiently enough. I mean, you're basically just a liability. You're basically just feeding the other team. The other theme. The other team. And I mean, it goes without saying that that's not what people want. But again, KD. I mean, the fundamental problem with KD ratios is that they give a very skewed vision of a player, of how good he is, what he does, and if he's an asset at all to his team, whether or not he's contributing at all to his team. I mean, I've seen snipers who have 3 in KD. That's good for you. Great. Now the question is, how much did they help in planting? If they're attacking, how much did he help his team plant the MCOMs? I'd suggest that he didn't help that much. Now, some of you might be saying that, well, he kept, he was killing the enemies, which kept them off bay, giving the attacking team a chance to plant. All right, that's all good and well, but there's no reason why he couldn't do that as an assault, right? There's no reason why he couldn't stand there next to the bomb, planting as an assault, shooting people at the same time. But the fundamental point I'm trying to make is KD isn't important at all because it gives a very skewed vision of what that dude contributes to his team. I mean, I have a pretty healthy KD. Oh, right, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it gives a very skewed vision of how good a player is because KD isn't exactly some kind of, I don't know, it doesn't give an accurate picture of what the opponents, of how good his opponents were. Like, my KD is very healthy, but I'm pretty sure that if I be playing against, you know, clan people, you know, people who actually play the dude, play the game competitively, and, you know, they actually give a shit. You know, I have to drink water. That's why I'm continuously stuttering and shit. I mean, if I'd be playing against these dudes, I'm pretty sure that my KD would be somewhere along 1. Barely, fucking barely. I'd have to really work at it. But again, I mean, still, KD is also a little it gives you a false impression of people because you don't know what their role is. Who knows? Maybe you're playing in a clan, and the clan people tell you, all right, this match we want you to act like a bait. So basically, all he's going to do is like he's basically the what are they called in MOBA games? The guy who instigates everything. Instigators? I don't remember. There's a certain term, but screw it. So basically, this bait dude is basically an instigator. He jumps in first into a firefight, and then all your teammates can kind of line up behind them as the opposing teams are shooting the bait, and then you can kind of just pick off the enemy team. I mean that's basically that's one very valid tactic that you can employ, and I would suggest that would work great. I mean, there is this sense of greed. When you see an enemy, you have to kill him. Like you see an enemy, and he's like he's crouching behind a chest high wall or whatever, and you're fucking gunning for him. Then you set your eyes on him, and you're just committed to the fact that you are going to end that son of a bitch. Doesn't matter if 3 other people on the enemy team walks by you. You have to kill that dude because you are so focused on killing. Like, I don't know if this is like something personal. It's as if he's like taunting you, saying, "Ha, you can't kill me. I'm behind this little chest high wall." And then you're like, "No, not for long. No, I'm gonna get you. Just wait." And that whole, psychological kind of disturbance that you get, I mean, that's a disorder. Like, I hate when that happens to me. Like, I'm sitting there, as a support, like, suppressing the enemy, just laying down a barrage of bullets. And then I see one dude, like, he shoots at me and he gets in a couple of bullets. I'm like, "You son of a bitch!" And I'm like, "You're mine now." Nobody shoots at me and lives. And then, some third dude comes and shoots me. On the enemy team, just flanks me. And I'm like, oh. So, but, I mean, how the hell did you get into this? Oh, shit. But yeah, I mean, depending on what you do, how much you contribute to your team, like, it doesn't feel like, I mean, sure.
Charge has been planted.
I mean, it's kind of a psychological thing, right? If you enter a game, you end up in a team that, I mean, you've never met these dudes before, and you're just playing casually, running around, planting, shooting, doing all the normal stuff, and after a while, you press tab, you look at the scoreboard, and you see that your team have all positive deaths. Very positive KDs. They're going positive in kills, and they're barely dying. So their KDs are very healthy. Like that kind of instills a certain security, like a certain comfort in you. Like you can trust these dudes. They can kill. They can get the job done. I guess that what matters is kill death ratio. Kills, I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't, like, it does matter, alright, I'll put it like this,